Hi, I'm Ashira Ramadan from Jerusalem.
Don't push me. Don't push me. Okay, go. Don't push me. Okay, go.
Hi, this is Iman Bilbaisi from Gaza.
Hi, I'm Ala Khayef from Jerusalem.
Hi, I'm Farah Qasim living in Gaza.
Hi, this is Diana from Ramallah.
My name is Nagam Mhanna. I live in Gaza.
أعزائي المستمعين نقدم لكم نشرة الأخبار. I am Yara Al-Amla. I'm living in Ramallah.
So I'm just standing across the street from Susiya settlement. I called my friend Micha from Breaking the Silence, and they were somewhere else, and we couldn't get there because we have a Palestinian car.
But never did the state gave this land to non-Jews. So this is why local population
So we'll wait till they finish
are not allowed to plow or herd because the area they're trying to farm their own land in order to escape these tragic consequences.
It's the third time.
It's theirs by law.
It's the third time in the last 2 weeks. Every Saturday we come here, we plant this row of about 20 olive trees, and every week the settlers come after we leave. They take the trees somewhere else, they uproot them. Probably they don't throw them away, they use them somewhere else. They basically steal them. But never mind, the fact is that they're gone and we have to plant them again to prove that this is his land and he's farming it and they shouldn't try to take over it.
My name is Diana. And you guys
my name is Nuria.
Chai.
Okay.
Yuval.
Eid. أنت عيد. Okay. You're Eid too. And you are?
Michal.
Okay. Did you guys finish planting the trees?
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think we are going to move soon to another plot.
Okay.
It depends on you guys. If you want us to move to another, you should decide. מתי אנחנו עוברים למקום אחר?
בסדר, אנחנו נגמור את השתילה פה, ואחרי השתילה רוצים לשים מים על משהו שתלנו ולעבור לאדמה שלנו שגרשנו מלפני 5 שנים פה. בסדר, אנחנו לוקחים קצת נוח והולכים למעלה.
تحكي لي إيش حكيت لهم؟
أنا بقول لهم إحنا الحين خلصنا زراعة الزيتون هون.
He's saying that they finished planting the olive trees here.
وبعد الحين بدنا نحط عليهن مية نسقيهن.
They're gonna water them and then.
يس. وبعدين هذه مش المرة الأولى اللي إحنا نيجي نزرع فيها زيتون هون، هذه المرة الثالثة.
This is the third time for them planting olive trees in this area.
إحنا شكينا على المستوطنين وصورهم موجودات عند الشرطة وكل شيء يعني مع المحامية اللي بتتولى المهمة هون.
They've told their lawyer about settlers who come and they uproot olive trees planted here.
إحنا كنا ساكنين هنا يعني كنا نربي الماشية والأغنام والثروة الحيوانية ونعتمد على الزراعة. أجوا المستوطنين بمساعدة الجيش وبمساعدة الشرطة طردونا من أراضينا من هون، رحلونا هجرونا.
So they take care of animals and sheep and they plant their land, and that's what they do for a living. But the settlers and the police, they came and they kicked them out from this area. So I decided to go with the Eid and see the olive trees that they planted a while ago.
هذا شجر حوالي إحنا زرعنا أول مرة زرعنا 21 شجرة هنا.
The first time they planted 21 olive branches or olive trees. وإيش كل مرة بيجوا المستوطنين بيشيلوها
مرة ثانية زرعنا كمان 22 شجرة.
Second time they planted 22 trees.
والمرة الثالثة هي احنا اليوم موجودين هون. انا بقدر اعطيك التاريخ ب 17/4 وفي 24/4 واحنا
April 17th وبعدين ثاني مرة
24 شهر
and then April 24 was a second time for them planting the trees, and today اليوم.
Yes.
And today they're planting the trees for the third time, and we hope that the settlers won't actually come and uproot them. طب يعني ما دام بيجوا انه ايش هدفكم انتم تيجوا تزرعوا الارض كل مره؟
احنا هدفنا استرجاع الاراضي اللي المستوطنين حاليا مسيطرين عليها. يعني احنا اخذنا
We're hoping to get their lands back, the land that was taken from them by the settlers.
احنا حاليا بدنا نسترجع الاراضي تبعتنا وما زال في محكمه بيننا وبين المستوطنين على هذا الارض يعني.
And there is a court between them and Israelis regarding this land. They want to get it back.
احنا حاليا اسبوعيا بندخل الارض تبعتنا يعني بسبب انه
كل يوم ولا كل اسبوع مره؟
كل اسبوع مره. احنا هذا
We come here every week to plant it and make sure that the land is still okay and just to make sure that this land is theirs and they're not giving it up.
احنا بعدين اعتداءات المستوطنين المتكررة يعني علينا احنا في مناطق الجنوب يعني.
ايش الاعتداءات بتكون؟
اعتداءات اما بيجيبوا لنا الشرطة او اطلاق نار علينا او انه يعني تعذيب باخذونا على
So settlers actually come and attack them and forbid them to come into their own land. وإيش كمان اعتداءات. And sometimes they actually bring the police with them to stop them and not allow them going into their own land.
شيء ثاني الأراضي اللي احنا حاليا فيها كنا نفلحها للماشي اللي احنا كنا نستفيد من وراها. حاليا جدار الفصل العنصري ما أبقى أي شيء من الأراضي اللي
They used to bring their sheep here to eat from the grass and the plants here, and because of the separation wall, they were not able to bring their sheep or cattle here anymore. Amiel? So his name is Amiel, and you're one of the Taayush guys? Look, tell me more about this weekly activity that you guys do with the Palestinians here in the area.
Okay, we are in an area south of Hebron, one of the areas that is one of the weakest parts of Palestinian population, as it is far away from the centers and very little populated. It's also an area that in all the plans of Israel was always planned to be annexed. You can see in maps over the 70s already. Since it is quite a large area with little population, which is the best thing for Israel to annex. Therefore, there is constant attempt to drive Palestinians away from these places. Sometimes more official with the help of army and police, sometimes just by the settlers themselves. Sometimes by court orders, the Palestinians are allowed to stay here under all kinds of conditions, no building permits, things like that, but more or less the army accepts the fact that they stay here. The settlers do their part and try to do the best to drive them away.
Okay, and what the activities that you guys do here, mainly planting trees with the Palestinians? Or?
The activities that we do here is always to help the Palestinians sustain themselves, stand to their rights in whatever aspect you want. So that means accompanying them to go out with the sheep, or to do agricultural work, or to draw water from water cisterns, or whatever thing that is needed here in order to make life here possible, because the settlers do their best to make life here impossible.
So as you see, just in front of us is standing an Israeli jeep right there, and a while ago one of the soldiers came out and started filming us. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know if they're actually trying, I don't know if it's a security thing, but those are just people that are trying to plant their own land. I don't see the need for them to have Israeli jeeps around us.
Now they're getting big, and we want that after this land we continue till the mountain. You see all this, the land, the Palestinians forbidden to come to here. And just this year they came to this piece of land. This is the only first time. You see, maybe we go to this guy.
You know all the guys in the area?
Yes, I'm all 10 years here. No, I'm.
You've been doing this for 10 years now, so yeah, of course.
Just watch it when you're getting down.
Okay.
Down here.
So, but this is the Palestinian land that was ignored by them, or what?
No doubt, no doubt. But the fear of the Palestinians.
Oh, they were afraid to come and plant.
Yeah, they're afraid. Not only afraid, the settlers was attacking them.
Oh, okay.
Attacking them, and I mean, it was useless to raise complaint because the police did nothing, and the army all the time protect the settlers. Yeah. It's called Khirbet Jawawis.
Khirbet
Jawawis.
Jawawis?
Yes, and about 6 years ago, settlers came inside and terrified the people, and the people ran away. And we forced them. We took a legal action.
How?
We raised money from our pocket.
Yeah.
And
You went to court.
Went to court, and the court forced them to go out. The settlers go out. It's never happened in Palestine before. And when the settlers go out, the army didn't let the people, the Palestinians, go back.
Okay.
And we forced the army to do it. You see.
So that's like a group of Palestinians working right there.
Yeah, this is the Palestinian. This is called his name Khalid al-Najjar.
Khalid al-Najjar.
Khalid al-Najjar from this place, from this area. You see his white tent.
Okay, and you've been doing it for 10 years?
About, yes.
About 10 years, yes. And all of you guys are Israelis?
Yes.
In Taayush? Good. Like, what brings you here? Or how did you actually decide that you want to come and join the Taayush group or help the Palestinians?
I think it's nothing to do with Israel, nothing to do with Arab. It's just things that bothering you when you see injustice, things been doing, and things as the Israel or the Jewish is bothering me, you know. After all, I was in the army, my friend was in the army. See, I think I'm not in agree with this kind of policy. I think it's evil. It's evil.
ليش؟ اليهود بحرقوه يعني؟ معقول؟
ايش فيه؟ بدهم يخلوا هذا هون ليخلصوا كل شيء؟
كيف؟ أنا كلقان يعني
كيف؟
They want to leave the harvest here till they finish this whole area.
عشانه كثير؟
But Ezra is telling her that he has his doubts and they shouldn't leave it here. He's afraid that maybe the settlers will come and put it on fire. So هاي الأرض كلها لكم صح؟
هذه الأرض ضماني كلها معي كلها ضماني. أنا درب هرم أنا بدفع ضمانيت.
I'm asking him if this whole land is his own and he said yes. He actually it's not أنت مش أرضك هاي بتضمنها.
أنا أرضي في شبه البطن.
Okay, it's not his land, but it's a Palestinian land for another farmer, and he's the one working at it. بيهجموا عليكم شو بيعملوا؟
بيهجموا علينا بيطردوا فينا. أجا الجيش الثاني هناك وهي
Israeli soldiers another day also came and they tried to kick them out of their land and not allow them to work at it.
ويعني بالقوة إحنا هنا بالقوة يعني لو ما أنا بالقوة وهذه أرضنا ميتين فيها.
This is their land, they're gonna die at it and they're not gonna leave it no matter what.
He been injured, you know that.
مين؟
He been injured.
He's the guy who.
أنا ها.
You see? He got a.
هذا من المستوطنين. من المستوطنين دمدم أجت من هنا.
The Israeli settlers.
أجت من هنا. كل المصريين طلعن مني هنا في العرقوب.
Well, So Israeli settler shot him in his stomach, and that's why you see his stomach is that way.
أنا كل مصاريني طلعن في العقوبة.
All his inside organs went outside in the middle of the land. He's saying that it was impossible for Arabs and Palestinians to drive on this car and this
last year.
وهلا وين رايحين احنا؟
رايحين
شو اسمه هو هذا؟
يكون يعقوب تاليا، اسمه يعقوب تاليا.
اسمه يعقوب يعني؟
يعقوب تاليا.
يعقوب تاليا.
ايوه بالثمانينات اجى من جنوب افريقيا.
He came from Africa 80 years ago. Yaqub Talia, the guy we're going to see now, in the 80s.
And they gave him a piece of land.
And Israelis gave him a piece of land, so he's a settler. All those lands around us are the lands of Palestinians.
But the settlers سيطروا عليها.
The settlers they occupied it. So هلا هاي اللي زارعين.
هذا قمح.
فلسطينيين زارعينه؟
لا مستوطنين زارعين.
So now settlers are actually farming those lands because they were taken from the Palestinians.
And this, for example, they're planting grapes here.
Grapes is also planted by settlers?
By settlers. You see, they're watering it because they have water. The government supplies them water.
Ah, that's why.
And the Palestinian doesn't have water here.
Right there's a small Palestinian village. إيش اسمها؟ Jimba, and it's the last Palestinian village in the southeast part of Palestine.
Now they're
on West Bank. West Bank.
Yeah.
In the West Bank.
The border, 48 border, it's about 200 meters from here. See?
So we're about 200 meters away from the green line, which is a 1948 land.
You see this road going there?
Yes.
This is the green line.
That's the green line.
And the separation road supposed to go there.
And the separation wall will be built on that road?
Yeah, yes. And the separation road supposed to go this way, from here.
Also from here it will cut, okay. So we just arrived at the settlers' compound, and we'll see what Ezra will do. His name is Jacob
Jacob Talia, and he really racist. Really.
He's very racist.
Yes, and he was Christian, become Jewish.
Okay, and why? Why did he decide to become Jewish?
I think because Jesus wasn't good enough for him.
Okay.
Anyway, he is very nasty guy. Very cool, nice. But
we're not gonna get shot today, right?
No chance. And he used to make a lot of problem in the beginning, in the 90s, until 2 years ago.
אזכיר לך שגזל זה דבר לא טוב. גזל זה נגד היהדות. כן, בגלל שיש לך אורחים, אני לא מתכוון לעשות לך פה הרבה בלגן, אבל אסור לך לעשות פה גזל. כל השדה הזה פה, כן, זה תוצאה של מרעה של הצאן שלך. אתה אוכל גזל, אתה גם מאכיל גזל. אתה חוטא ואתה מחטיא, יעקב דליה. כדאי לך להפסיק עם זה.
What did you tell him?
I told him גזל, it's סרעה. It's more than סרעה.
It's more than stealing.
And it's forbidden.
You're telling him that he's a stealer.
Yeah, and told him this is you're also making sin, and you're making other people make sin. أنت بتخطأ وبتعطي لناس تانيين بيخطئوا. أنا ببيع لك إشي حرام. أيوة. وأنت تاكلي حرام وغلط. هذا غلطة فوق غلطة.
Yeah.
This is what I'm telling him this.
Because he's religious.
As far as making stealing, I would come every Saturday and tell him this.
Okay.
יש פה איזה גברת צעירה מרמאללה שהיא רוצה להגיד לך משהו.
I'm very glad that there's people like Ezra here living, and they're still supporting the Palestinians. And I don't know what we're gonna do with you guys, and I don't know if you're gonna ever leave this country or leave this land and let the Palestinians live in peace. But all what I'm gonna say is we're Palestinians and we're gonna live in this country and we're not gonna leave it no matter what. So, as we saw, a lot of stories, a lot of people, and a lot of land. And every day is a new story for them. Every day is a day that they face against Israeli settlers. I don't have much to say. It was it's a total new experience for me. I've never come to this far, and I don't know. I really hope those olive trees can actually grow.
Hi, I'm going to introduce you today to one of my friends, Fan, who works for the Aid and Hope program for cancer patient aid care. She's going to take me, I'm going to join her on a field visit. That's Van. Hello. That's Samira. So that's Van. I told him you're going to I'm joining her today in a field visit, right?
Okay, today we have a field visit. We're gonna
tell me more about it.
Okay, we're gonna visit a woman. Her name is Manal Grinawi. She's living in Sarat. She's
refugee camp.
Yeah. Okay, she's a cancer patient, and she's living a very bad situation, you know, and she has 2 children. She's divorced from her husband, and she's living alone. I don't know what I'm going to tell you about her, but really, her situation is so bad. I think when you will go with me, you will see the... Let's go.
Yes,
okay, we'll continue talking there.
Okay, we'll go there,
Okay, bye.
Bye, Samir. Bye. نصيرات ولا زوايد ريفيوجي كامب؟
لا نصيرات.
نصيرات. بس هذا not yet الريفيوجي كامب, right?
لا بلا.
This is the refugee camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
The place where she lives is one of her main problem, because you know, as you see, the houses are the houses are so close to each other. So she have no window in her house. She has no window in her house, you know, and that made her house
no
like
fresh air.
there is no fresh air. There is no light. It is not a healthy place to live.
Okay.
You know, maybe now when you go inside, you can see that thing. It is not a healthy place to live. Just go. Let me show you. Manal. Yeah, her name is Manal. She's 36 years old. She had cancer 13 years ago. كيفك يا منال؟ ايش اخبارك؟ مرحبا. تفضلي. باين عليها وارمة، صار ينزل دم من مناخيرها الصبح. She said that she's not feeling well. She was bleeding in the morning.
وشد هذه الأسبوع يعني تعبيك لي وفي تردد هيك من الخوف يعني.
طب أنت خايفة؟
يعني
من إيش خايفة؟
مش عارفة، بحس حالي إني زي اللي تعبانة هيك.
تخافيش، هلا حتسافري، هيك عندك سفر هلا على أول أسبوع وخلاص إن شاء الله بتنحل.
إن شاء الله.
First of all, can you tell me more about the case?
Okay,
I don't get the full point.
Okay, she had cancer.
You told me blood.
Yeah,
leukemia. Okay.
She had it 13 years ago.
Okay.
Doctors told her that she's not going to live more than 6 months. But I don't know, thanks God, she stayed alive like for 13 years. Of course, as I told you, her husband just left her.
Okay.
And he got married from another wife, and since that time he didn't ask about her and her children.
I've noticed, like, I've been here only for 2 minutes, and I've noticed the situation where she lives in. Actually, I'm standing here and I can't breathe easily in the place. I've asked her about the aid and the help she gets for her treatments. I've asked about her two daughters, as Ben told me she has 2 daughters. She said she gets aid from UNRWA and other associations who give them. It's not a big amount, but it's something that keeps them going. Yes.
Let's check the house.
And you've helped with the house.
I have. You know, we helped her in her house. We brought her gas, and we brought her oven, we brought her fan.
Okay.
تعالي فرجيني الأغراض اللي جبنا لك إياها، فرجيني كيف وضعك، مسترتاحة عليهم. تعالي ناخذ لفة في البيت، تعالي.
As we know, Ban told us it's going to be a follow-up check on her situation because they provided her with some things. As you can see, her house is a place where nobody can live. So now we're going to see the rest of the house, basically.
Actually, her kitchen wasn't like that, you know. We helped her. We bring someone to clean the place. It wasn't like that. As you see, there is like a small window here that was closed. And when the weather get better, we decided to just take the I don't know what they call it. As you see, it used to I don't know. It should be a closet, but as you see. That is a new. We brought her this closet. And
لما تقطع الكهرب ما بلاقي وين اني بدي اخبز غير بروح غاد لما بلاقي مكان وين بدي احط ما فيش امكانيه ما فيش اي مساعده ما فيش اي حاجه وشوف الدار هو كمان اتعبني من كتير يعني
شو هو
الدار يعني هو كتمتها وصغرها ما فيش مكان اطلع انا وبناتي نتضايق يعني اتعبنا كتير.
She's talking again about the situation at her house and how small the place is for her and her two daughters, and how when she wants to bake bread, she can't find a place. She can't find a place to sit and just bake and start producing the mixture and then baking it. She goes somewhere far. At least to find a space to bake.
ما بقدر أتحمل الدار بالمرة لما تقطع الكهرب نهائي.
Once I found her walking in the street, you know, like alone, walking alone. I told her what's wrong with you.
يعني أنا من ما بتحمل بالمرة وخصوصا بعد زراعة النخاع الكيماوي اللي أخذته ما بطيق روحي نهائي. ولا بطيق حتى أحيانا بنغلع بناتي صرت من الغل يعني الكيماوي بحس بسخن يعني وبقى انحر هيك عصبية جدا يعني عصبية غير شكل.
She's talking about electricity. Once I found her walking in the street alone and I asked her what's wrong with you. I was coming a visit for here. She told me that there is no electricity. I didn't get the point until I came here and I saw how was the house, you know. I really do mean it as a tunnel. I can't take my breath. I can't do anything. And she's telling because she can't stay in such a situation. She need to breathe fresh air, you know, and especially because of the treatment she get and when she had the bone marrow transplant, it's not good for her. And almost she told me that daily they cut the electricity like 10 hours daily. That made her to turn like a crazy. She kept just fighting with her daughters.
Okay.
Those are all the medicine she used.
طب هلا I don't get it. Is it sufficient that she takes all this amount? Is there like a doctor checkup on her?
Of course, she monthly go to a hospital to follow up. Actually, her situation is really difficult.
No, I'm talking about, I understand, but I'm talking about this huge amount that each one has a different name. Is there a doctor who...
Actually, not each one has a different name. As we see, those are the same. But because she get them like an aid, so they don't give them in a pocket or something like that. Yeah, like that, you see. Those are the same. She took 3 pills daily from those. And that 2 daily. Until now we have 5 medicine and 2 more. Those are 7 pills. Like cortisone. This is like a cortisone. That would make her to get like puffy. Yeah, puffy. As you see, actually for her it is really difficult to bring all those medicine. It's not cheap.
Yeah, exactly. Who pays for it?
Actually, I know that a lot of them like
aid.
Yeah, aid.
مش صحية نهائي لا شمس بتخشها ولا أي حاجة يعني مش صحية بالمرة إنه يعني غير عذاب فيها هالغرفة هذه.
She's insisting, and actually I do understand it now. I'm having trouble to breathe in the room. She's saying how the room it's not livable for humans, and how how it's rotten, and yes, I do smell this, and how tough it's for her, especially because she's a cancer patient.
You know what? You are living here in the best situation ever. You know, before in winter when she used to close the roof, you know, it was like miserable. Really miserable. I swear to God, once I came to take photos and to follow up her situations, I couldn't stay here. I couldn't stay for more than 2 minutes. I felt like I'm going to die. Now it's much better. Hopefully we could help her more and more. She likes to get outside, you know.
Just to get some fresh air, and she's gonna go show us the place where she... she's saying because the corridor is it's not very narrow, it's not very wide, she can't even sit here and like spread her legs, so she sits outside. So she basically sits here at the steps of her house.
I would like to say that she's just only one of millions who live in such a camps, who suffer from poverty. They don't have a food to eat, not a medicine to bring. Okay, I guess we have to leave the place here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I think neighbors, they are annoyed by us because they're trying to close their doors. I think they are annoyed
there's no
by us.
privacy here.
Yeah.
اوكي منال يا خلاص يعطيك العافيه انت.
ان شاء الله يوم التنين بيصير كل شيء كثير منيح ان شاء الله.
ومنال ايمان حتكلمك اليومين واكيد احنا بنرجع لك ان شاء الله. يلا ديري بالك على صحتك كمان وسلمي على البنات.
ان شاء الله يوم التنين بيصير كل شيء منيح. يعطيك العافيه منال. شكرا.
يوصل ولا يهمك.